In a stunning turn of events, a superhero is being sued for damages to a public landmark, while attempting to save someone who didn't need to be saved. Thunderman, who has been saving lives for over 15 years, has finally come under public fire, while he claims he was performing a public service. The press office has evidence that suggests otherwise. They claim that Thunderman, whose secret identity is currently unknown, had intentionally damaged Plotropolis Clock Tower while claiming it was an important public service. A press conference is currently being held by the government's main press officer Ryan Perkins to investigate this dangerous issue. Our news team was able to receive a direct link to the press conference. We now report from the Plotropolis press office.
The victims of the Plotropolis Clock Tower incident didn't ask to be saved, because the victims didn't want to be saved. The press has got the situation all wrong. The news networks have been reporting bogus, phony rumors that Thunderman was called in to save these people. We have since determined the Plotropolis Clock Tower incident as an attempted suicide, carried out at the victim's own risk. The victims have since filed a lawsuit against Thunderman for intentional damages to the clock tower, which has stood in the city for the last century. These claims that the victims of the incident on Wednesday night were trapped on top of the clock tower calling for help, only for the call to be answered by Thunderman, who then saved their lives, are completely false. Thunderman has performed a dangerous action this past week, and as the lead reporter for the Plotropolis press office, I personally believe that a superhero's secret identity should be their only identity, to prevent them from damaging our city any further. I will be saying no more on this matter, but I believe that all superheroes should live quiet lives among the citizens of this fair city, living quietly among us. This is why I have called for the president of the country, and the mayor of Plotropolis, to set up the Suburban Superhero Program, to prevent any future disasters caused by those who claim to save the general public. My secretary Laura Jenkins will now say a few words on the Suburban Superhero Program. I will no longer answer any questions about this incident. Over to you, Laura.
Thank you, Ryan. As my colleague was saying, the government has set up the Suburban Superhero Program in the wake of the recent Plotropolis Clock Tower disaster, to prevent any future disasters from plaguing this city. This program has been set up by the President of the country, the Mayor of Plotropolis, and the Plotropolis Press Office, and it ensures that a superhero's secret identity is their one and only identity, so that the citizens of Plotropolis can live quietly without fear of any further damages to the city. Thunderman, the superhero responsible for the clock tower disaster, will be the first to be relocated as part of the program. As a senior member of the Plotropolis Press Office, I will say no more on the Suburban Superhero Program, and I will not answer any more questions. All I can say is that I hope the program is a success.
You heard it here first, folks. The Suburban Superhero Program is being put into effect from now to tackle any further disasters caused by people suspected to be superheroes. The only question that remains to be answered is, who is Thunderman? And where is he now?